Okay, good morning to one and all. In the today's class, I am going to discuss about three-phase circuits. So under that, we will discuss about the generation of three-phase voltage system. Okay. Previously, we studied about single-phase voltage system. Now we are going to study about three-phase voltage system. So, in order to generate a three-phase voltage, the three coils are required to produce an 3 EMF. Okay, that three coils are placed 120-degree apart. That three coils I call it as B1 B2, Y1 Y2 and R1 R2. When these three coils are rotating in an anti-clockwise direction in a setup magnetic field, the 3 EMF will be produced. Okay, the EMF produced due to this Y1 and Y2 I call it as EY. The EMF produced due to B1 and B2 I call it as EB. Then the EMF produced due to R1 and R2 I call it as ER. EMF means electromotive force, nothing but voltage. Okay, all these three voltages are equal in magnitude and frequency. This is very important. All these three generated voltages have same magnitude and frequency. Okay, but in the previous case, in the generation of single phase voltage, we used only a single coil, right? But this is three phase voltage system, so therefore you have to use three coils to generate an three phase voltage. Okay, so here I written the phasor diagrams. Okay, so here you take ER as a reference vector, EY EMF lagging ER by an amount of 120-degree and EB EMF lagging EY by an amount of 120-degree. Therefore, EB lagging with respect to ER with an angle of 240-degree, or EB leading ER with an angle of 120-degree. Okay, so there is a concept here. You consider the waveform of three phase voltages. The sequence starts from RYB. Okay, here starts from 0 here, but EY after 120-degree it crosses 0. EB after 240-degree, from here to here, after 240-degree it crossing the 0, right? Therefore the phase difference between ER and EY is 120-degree and ER and EB is 240-degree. So how to represent that induced EMF in the equation format? So first, ER is equal to EM sin omega t. EY lag ER by an amount of 120-degree, right? ER lag EY by an amount of 120-degree. Therefore minus 120-degree I have to write here. Omega t minus 120-degree, where EB lag ER with an angle of 240-degree, right? EB lag ER with an angle of 120 plus 120, 240, or EB lead ER with an angle of 120 degree, that is plus 120. Okay, therefore EB is equal to EM sin omega t minus 240 is equal to EM sin omega t plus 120. Okay, these angles are written by taking ER as a reference vector. Okay, so here the three voltages vectorically represented by this vectorically represented by in the equation format ER plus EY plus EB equal to 0. If you sum up all three voltages at any instant of time, the value is equal to 0. Okay, so now You should know some of the important definitions. What do you mean by polyphase system and three-phase system? Okay. See, polyphase system means the magnitudes of the alternating voltages are different. Magnitudes of the alternating voltages are different. Then it is called polyphase system. In three-phase system, it is also called symmetrical system. In that system, what will happen? All the three voltages or all the three EMF induced in a setup have an equal magnitude and frequency. Okay, that is called three-phase system. That's why I written here. Three voltages are of same magnitude and frequency. That is called three-phase system. As you know that all three induced EMF are separated by an angle of 120 each. Okay. Then this is about polyphase system and symmetrical system. If we come to phase sequence, so phase sequence means RYB, we call it as phase sequence. Okay, the sequence in which the voltages in the three phase reaches their maximum positive value. Okay, when all three voltages reaches its positive maximum value, that is called phase sequence. Okay, so next you have three phase supply connections. Okay, so in the case of single phase, what happened there? Two wires are required. One is for phase, another is for neutral. But here, in this case, there are three phase systems. Three coils are there: R1, R2, Y1, Y2, B1, B2. Totally 6 connections you have to do it. Okay. So depending on the interconnection of these coils, okay, we classified the windings into two types. That is star or Y connection winding or delta or mesh connection winding. Is it clear? Depending on the interconnection of the windings, there are two kinds of three-phase systems are there. The first one is star or Y connection, another one is delta or mesh connection. Okay, so here first we'll have a look on star connection. This is called star connection of a three-phase system. So how to do the star connection? In the sense, the star connection is formed by connecting starting end or terminating ends terminating ends of all the three windings together. The starting end of these coils are R1, Y1, B1. The terminating ends of these coils are R2, Y2, B2. Here what I did here is all the terminating ends of all three coils are connected together. That is called neutral point, and the starting ends are projected out. Okay, they are called lines, that is R, Y and B. So this supply will be connected to an load. Okay, so this diagram you can write it in this manner also. Okay, R2, R1, R2, R1, neutral you have here, neutral. So here you have Y2, Y1, Y2, Y1, neutral B2, B1, B2, B1, B. So all the supply lines are connected to an load part. This type of connection we call it as star connection. Okay, keep it in your mind. Depending on the interconnection of the windings, we classified into two different kinds of three-phase system. Okay. Next, the other connection we call it as delta connection. In the case of delta connection, to form, what will happen? The terminating of the one end of the coil is connected to the starting end of the other coil. Okay, if you connect in this manner, it forms a loop or mesh type. This connection we call it as a delta connection. Okay, you have R, Y and B. So these are the supply line voltages connected to an loads. This one you can write it in this manner. Okay, we have R connection. Okay, between here you have R2 and Y1, R2 and Y1, and here you have B1 and Y2, B1 and Y2, and then B2 and R1, B2 and R1, RYB. Is it clear? So this type of connection we call it as a delta connection. It looks like a delta. Okay. So now you should know some of the concepts related to an line voltages and line currents and phase voltages and phase current. First I will start with line voltage and line current. This is your star connection, right? RYB connected to an load, right? So what do you mean by line voltage? The voltage across any two lines is called line voltages. Okay, which are the line voltages here? The line voltages are here, it is between VR and Y, we call it as VRY. Y and B, we call it as VYB, and VBR, that is between R and B. Okay, that is called line voltages. Line currents means the current flowing in a line are called line currents, that is IR, IY and IB are called line currents. Okay, that one I written here. The line voltage means the voltage across any two lines is called line voltage. Line voltage is represented by line voltage as VL. VL equals, okay, VL equals, what are all the three line voltages from the diagram? VRY, VYB and VBR. Which are the line currents? IR, IY and IB are called line currents. Okay. So the same thing I written here. And here this connection we call it as a delta connection. For the delta connection, the line voltages are the same: VRY, VYB and VBR. VBR, VYB and VRY. Line currents are IR, IY and IB. Okay, connected to an load. So one thing keep it in your mind, the notations for line voltage and line currents remain same for both star and delta connection. Okay, that is represented by like this. Okay, so if we come to an concept of phase voltages and phase current, okay, if you want to know the phase voltage and phase current means you have to consider an loads, three loads. That three loads you have to connect in star manner as well as in delta manner. Okay, so here this is a star connected load. These are the three line supply voltages R, Y, B connected to an load ZPH1, ZPH2 and ZPH3. Then what do you mean by phase voltage? Phase voltage is nothing but the voltage between any line and the neutral point. So this is your neutral point, this is your star connected loads. So the voltage between the neutral and the voltage between any of the line and the neutral is called phase voltage. So here this is phase voltage VRN and this is phase voltage B with respect to N and Y with respect to N, VYN. These are all called three phase voltages. Okay, or otherwise the voltage across the loads are called phase voltages, right? So here that's what I written here. Phase voltage means the voltage between any line and the neutral point is called phase voltage, or the voltage across any phase load is called phase voltage. So the phase voltages are represented by VR, VY, VB. Phase currents IR, IY and IB. Okay, the phase currents IR, IY and IB. Okay, phase voltages are VRN, VBN and VYN. Okay, so here you might be observe phase voltage are represented by single notation VR, VY and VB. Okay, they ignore the N subscript, they are written VR, VY and VB. What about line current? Line phase current IR, IY and IB. Okay, so one thing keep it in your mind, the line current is equal to phase current, right? See, these are the line currents IR and IY and IB are the line currents entering into an load, that is nothing but this IR is equal to this IR, right? And this IB is equal to this IB and this IY is equal to IY. Okay, so in star connection the line current is equal to phase current. Line current is equal to phase current for star connection. That's what I have written here. So under star connected load, the line current is equal to phase current, but VL is not equal to VPH. Okay, so this is your delta connected load. So in the case of delta connected load, here also the same thing. These are the line currents IR, IY, IB are the line currents. Okay, and these are the line voltages VRY, VBR and VYB, line voltages. The phase voltages are VBR, VRY and VYB. Phase currents are IBR, IRY and IYB. Okay, here one thing you keep it in your mind, here the currents are not equal but voltages are equal in the case of delta connected load, because this is VRY. If you take here, this is R, this is connected to Y. So VRY, RY, RY connected in parallel manner. If you take this one VY